Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. I, as the Prime Minister of the government team, will now start my speech in 3, 2, 1. What the crowd decides follows. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, in this day and age, investing, which is something that has been done 1,000 times before, can be easily done by the current generation with the help of our current technology, such as the social media, which such is investors can now invest and set a trend for investing in certain stocks. This decision, if done unwisely, may lead to loss to the investors themselves. Meme investing stand on a base that is the current trend in the populace, disregarding the benefits and the disadvantages of investing in the said company's stocks. Jumping on said trend just because of the fear of missing out without any prior research may not always be advantageous to the investors. That's why this House proposed that the act of investing should be done under no influence by any party and should be done with prior education and knowledge. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, as to why I've stated that, I have prepared several arguments for it. The first one is that ignorance causes loss. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, the main issue of this type of investment is that is this done most of the time without any prior consideration or knowledge regarding the company that they're invested in. How are their performance this year? How good is their PR? How are they trading their investors? All of this is thrown out of the window for the sake of not missing out, which above all else is extremely risky and ignorant. Sudden abundance of investors investing in a company's stock can and may generate income. However, it is important to notice that this significant increase will create an overvaluation in a company, which will plummet the stock price and cause a major loss for the unaware investors. This is why we argue that it is better to stick with the normal method of investing, which included prior knowledge and understanding of the stock in the company they're investing in. The second argument that I will bring in is the short-term risk. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, since the stock in meme investment tends to skyrocket in a short amount of time, this will create larger risks for the investors since there is an instability towards the stock growth, because overvaluation tends to be followed by a plummeting stock prices. Case in point, GameStop craze last year. Well, yes, it can be said that it provided some profit for the investor. It also causes short-term risk for the investor. Therefore, it is considered unsafe to invest in such investment. Ladies and gentlemen, we argue that the risk on investment in this side of the house is lower. Therefore, it is a lot safer to invest in this side, to invest long-term in this side of the house, since we do not invest compulsively based on current fads. The third argument is that this type of investment can be used for a certain agenda. Ladies and gentlemen, purposefully inflating certain stock is a red flag, as anyone can see, whatever the reason is, since there lies a certain agenda behind said inflation of stock prices. This happens because this type of investing is orchestrated by a certain group to inflate certain companies' stock. This sudden disruption of the price balance will create a domino effect towards the stock change. Since this side of the house invests traditionally with traditional system, there will be no hidden agenda hiding in plain sight in this side of the house. Now, for the fourth argument, that this will create distrust. Inflation of said stock will create a difference between the supposed valuation and their current valuation, which in turns will create a distrust towards the company from future investors. Ladies and gentlemen, this difference is an important hallmark that should be highlighted. The case that we highlight in this situation is once again the GameStop craze, where the member of the r/Wall Street bets in the Reddit massively invested in the GameStop company's stock, which inflated their stock in a short amount of time. Now, this, in our side of the house, said distrust can be minimized since the valuation is true to the company's current situation, whether it's economical or PR or even the relationship between the company and the stakeholders. Now, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, that is all for my speech. Thank you very much.